Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GPW. We are live here in Louisville, Kentucky for night one of the GPW Breakout event and the GPW Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. The second annual Breakout Tournament will be taking place over the next two periods of the Breakout event, and you will be seeing every single first round matchup here tonight. As you can see, you can take a full look at the bracket, but tonight we also have one more matchup in stone. We have 9 matches, ladies and gentlemen. These 8 first rounds, and then the main event of the evening. Former rivals, turned best friends, turned tag partners, turned back into bitter rivals. Joe Hendry and Bronson will finally go one-on-one once again, but for the last time in the parking lot. But ladies and gentlemen, we head back to ringside, where we are set for our Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament, and making his way down to the ring, former GPW Internet Champion Darby Allin. He has gone through numerous opportunities over the past couple of months. The GPW Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament is just one of them. Lexis King looking for his next opportunity as well. We thank LS11 Universe for helping out with the live rounds episode for tonight's event here tonight. And if you have not checked that video out, I suggest you look at that for a full rundown of the bracketology of the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament if you have not yet. But right now, Darby Allin already trying to go back and forth right now with Lexis King. Lexis King trying to take full control. Darby Allin's going to take him right back down. And Lexis King, he's coming off of a, devastating loss to Drew McIntyre back at GPW Pressure, and now Lexis King bringing the fire here to Darby Allin, and boom, nails him right in the face with a roundhouse. Darby Allin, gets his leg stomped right on. What a beautiful recovery into a lariat from Darby Allin. Kick out at 2, rainbow cutter, dropping Lexis King in the middle of the ring, goes back into a pinfall. Is Darby Allin gonna get it here? No. But now Darby Allin gonna be taking a little bit of a ride as he goes back first down onto Lexis King's knee, and the Breakout Tournament is going to continue all throughout the night. We also have one Breakout Tournament matchup which was chosen by the fans here tonight, and that matchup, oh my god, Darby Allin goes back first onto the concrete, onto the floor, but Darby taking his offense out. Whoa, I don't know what he was trying to go for there, but Lexis King going to take control, pulls him in. Oh, Fisherman Driver dropping him in. Oh no. Darby Allin with the kick out. Lexis King backstabber, sending Darby Allin down to the floor. But now Darby going to catch himself on the apron. Darby, big right hand. Darby Allin into the ring with a springboard crossbody. And now gets Lexis King up, just slams him down for the code blue. And look at this now, locks him in. No, Darby Allin does not get the pinfall there. Matchup continues on. Darby Allin, look at this, over the rope, slingshots into a drop kick. Oh my god, tried to go for the coffin drop. Lexis King plants him with a DDT. Matchup continues on. Lexis King taking the offense to Darby Allin here. And now Lexis taking Darby Allin into the corner. Darby with a kick to the gut, missile drop kick out of the corner. Darby looking to get some separation. Big right hand and pulls him in with the ripcord kick. Darby Allin out of the corner with a springboard crossbody. Lexis King now trying to take control. Body slam, just planting him down. And look at this now. Oh, man. Lexis King showing no respect whatsoever to Darby. Oh, man. And just clubbing him in the back of the head. And now Lexis King gonna look to put this matchup away with the coronation. Whoa! Darby Allin rolling him into the Last Supper type of maneuver, but no. Darby Allin recovers off of the ropes again with the lariat. Lays out Lexis King, and Darby Allin coffin drops him right onto the top of his chest. Darby hooks the leg, and Darby's moving to night 2. Darby Allin took full advantage of Lexis King's mistake, countering the coronation into the Last Supper. Lexis King kicked out, but it was a big clothesline and the coffin drop that allowed Darby Allin to be the first man to move on in the GPW Breakout Tournament. And you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this bracket is just going to continue to fill out throughout the night, and then you're going to get your matchups for night 2. And night 2 is coming out on June 17th, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget that date. And as you can see as well, up next we have Jacob Fatu, the GPW National Champion, taking on the GPW No Boundaries Champion, Ricky Saints. the Samoan Werewolf, the newly crowned GPW National Champion. I believe this is his first matchup since becoming the GPW National Champion at GPW Going Down. Jacob Fatu defeating Ludwig Kaiser in a big underground fight. And Ricky Saints making his way down to the ring. Jacob Fatu was in the same match that Ricky Saints was crowned GPW No Boundaries Champion. And with no titles on the line here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in this matchup, it's going to be a non-title versus title match. And you can see right now that Ricky Saints already trying to file up with Jacob Fatu. Big right hand, Jacob with the super kick. And wait a minute now, Jacob Fatu pulls him in. Oh my God! Just plants Ricky Saints on his head with the pile driver. No! Ricky Saints with a kick out. Ricky Saints knows how to deliver a pile driver, and I think Fatu was giving him a taste of his own medicine. Big headbutt from Fatu. Look at this, Fatu just getting that head ringed and getting his bell rung by Ricky Saints into the corner with a big elbow. And Ricky Saints trying to drop the knee, but no, oh no, Jacob Fatu lifting Saints up and drops him with the Falcon Arrow. Ricky Saints now going to try to take control. Whoa, into the air goes Saints and gets dropped with the Samoan drop. Jacob Fatu now, no. Ricky Saints gets the kick out and he gets sent across the ring. Ricky Saints going to continue on with the assault here. Ricky Saints kick to the gut. Famouser. Jacob Fatu goes face first, and now Fatu looking to get some offense in here. But Ricky Saints going to roll him in. Big Listo kick. And now Ricky Saints with the clothesline over the ropes. Jacob Fatu, he is recovering on the outside. The offense might be a little bit too much for Ricky Saints to handle. Oh my God, Fatu with an open hand slap. Took down Ricky Saints, and with the Samoan splash, Ricky Saints gets the kick out. This matchup continues. Saints continues on, kick to the top of the head. Wait a minute now, what is Ricky Saints thinking about here? A big destroyer! The Canadian destroyer on Jacob Fatu. Hooks the leg. Is Ricky Saints? No. Jacob Fatu, look at this now. Both of them back to their feet. Both going to fire away on each other. Both going to keep continuing on with the shots. They're both at a stalemate. But now Ricky Saints going to try to take advantage here. Russian leg sweep. Jacob Fatu recovers and delivers a big super kick. Oh, leg drop to the arm. Fatu trying to think of any possible contingency plan that he can to take down the GPW No Boundaries champion here. Oh, who is the best champion here tonight? As look at this now, Ricky Saints going to the second rope. What does he have in mind? Maybe the spear. Whoa, my God! Jacob Fatu caught him midair for the Impaler DDT. And that signature moonsault from Jacob Fatu might have just signed, sealed, and delivered as Jacob Fatu moves on in the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. Good Lord, somebody's got to check on Ricky Saints. Going for the middle rope spear. We've seen him use it in the past before. Jacob Fatu using that strength, caught him and dropped him for an Impaler DDT. Good Lord, Jacob Fatu. What a win. And we already have our first quarterfinal matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin versus Jacob Fatu will be your first tournament matchup for GPW Breakout Night 2. And, I mean, you can already see that these cards are already starting to line up, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we have Drew McIntyre taking on Swerve Strickland up next. And ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to thank you for tuning in to GPW. Sorry for the late release schedules of the videos recently. Been sort of busy with some IRL stuff away from the ring, but just wanted to make sure that you guys know that we are always continuously working on new videos, and we're always looking to pump out new content for you guys, whether it be wrestling related, whether it be with WWE games related. We just love that you guys tune in, and we just wanted to give a little bit of a thank you message to everyone that's tuned in thus far. It's been a long road. I've been making videos for a while, and also just being, the GPW owner sometimes has its quirks. A lot of time put into, not a lot of views, but I still love it nonetheless. And all I ask is if you guys hit that like and sub and share button, and let's get back to the ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that sappy message out of the way from myself, we are going to move on in the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament as Drew McIntyre makes his way down to the ring. Drew McIntyre coming off of a huge matchup against Damian Priest in a steel cage. He's lucky enough to even be competing here tonight. Same with Swerve Strickland. Let's hope, and yes, we did check. He does not have that thumbtack shoe, which I thought was fucking awesome, by the way, that he had on AEW recently. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen, Swerve Strickland and Drew McIntyre, two men who have been, you know, somewhat, people would say, main event worthy for a while. Drew McIntyre, in the short time that he's been here, has been dominating every single match that he's been in. And right now, Swerve Strickland, I mean, he was main eventing every single GPW event in Season 2. Oh, man, big enziguri from Swerve. And look at this now, off the middle rope with a Meteor Roa. Swerve now, not even going to give me a chance to breathe here. I don't know what the hell that was, but Swerve just doing some weird inverted inside-out suplex, whatever that was. Either way, McIntyre taking control, pulls him up. Oh, gut wrench powerbomb. And wait a minute, Swerve gonna counter into the corner, sends McIntyre down with the clothesline. And wait a minute now, Swerve gets caught off the crossbody. McIntyre popping Swerve into the air. And look at this, slamming him down. And Swerve, I mean, he's competed against, CM Punk twice before. He's faced Will Ospreay for the GPW World Championship. Swerve Strickland, Rolling Thunder Flatliner. He could be walking away with the win here. No. And Swerve with another opportunity in the breakout tournament, so to speak. Last year, he was almost near the end, but if it wasn't for the patriarchy and, you know, oh man, Swerve Strickland going right over the top rope. What the hell is he doing now? Climbs the barricade. Oh, trying to go for the axe handle. McIntyre, he's going to counter. What the hell? Oh my God, the distance, his ankle. Swerve Strickland's ankle just banging off of the top of the stairs there. What distance? Drew McIntyre just sent him away with the belly to belly. Look at this now, McIntyre lifting Swerve Strickland up into the air. Look at this, stalling superplex. Good Lord. McIntyre counting it down. Claymore incoming. Swerve Strickland moved out of the way. What a spin kick. Might have just knocked McIntyre out cold. No. Drew McIntyre gets the kick out. Swerve Strickland a little beside himself. Oh, but not going to let that get in his way. Big springboard tornado DDT. And wait a minute now, Swerve Strickland may be looking for the JML driver on Drew McIntyre is insane. But now, Drew McIntyre going to take control, maybe a power bomb. Wait a minute now, Swerve going to be fighting back. Both these guys have such fighting spirit within them. Whoa, Swerve Strickland, look at this, rolling Drew McIntyre down. McIntyre barely near the ropes. He doesn't even realize, wait, Swerve got the 3. Swerve Strickland got the 3. He caught McIntyre off guard, didn't even realize it was a count of 3. And Swerve Strickland has somewhat stole the victory here tonight, but completely legal. Swerve Strickland now moving on in the quarterfinals. We will see Swerve again in the night 2 of the breakout tournament. I mean, you could probably say he's the breakout MVP. I mean, if anyone in this tournament, I feel like Swerve has the most experience, so Swerve might be able to pull this one off. But ladies and gentlemen, we are full speed ahead, and we are moving ahead with our Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament as we are getting on the match number 4 of the evening. 2 former GPW Internet Champions, Ricochet, the one and only. He steps into the ring with his rival of Season 2, Darula, Femi. Femi, he is an absolute beast. There's a reason why he was GPW's first ever double champion. Femi is an absolute monster, but he's got some unfinished business to get out of the way first if he's going to get anywhere near his gold rush that he's been mentioning. He didn't even, after even losing the matchup against Penta and, oh, wait a minute now. Ricochet gonna counter. He's gonna go off of the ropes here. Springboard crossbody, beautifully delivered by Ricochet. But wait a minute now. Femi, what a choke slam! Such power. Femi now into the corner. Ricochet gets the elbow up, and look at this springboard clothesline takes him down. But now Ricochet sends Femi to the floor. He rolls back in. Boom! Back elbow. Femi just not even taking no for an answer and just tosses Ricochet all the way away. And this is the first time that the one and only in Darula have actually gone one-on-one with one another. I mean, Femi and Ricochet, they've competed in multiple matchups with one another or in the same matchup together. But Oh no. Oh, but Femi, what a maneuver there. Canadian rack DDT. But now Ricochet gonna counter. Wait a minute now. Whoa, maneuvers Femi over. Sunset flip. And wait a minute now, trying to go for a springboard crossbody. Femi just lifting Ricochet up. Oh my God. Just tossing Ricochet from the ring to the floor. Femi goes in to follow. And look at this. Ricochet with a springboard, or not even a springboard, a frog splash. There's the springboard. Springboard plancha to the floor. And now, in the middle of the ring, Ricochet gonna hit the people's moonsault. Nails it on Femi. And look at this now. Ricochet gonna go to the top rope. What does he have in mind? The double rotation. Oh my God. Femi just allowing Ricochet to get splatted down with the double rotation, and the fall from grace is gonna secure the match. Good Lord, I thought Ricochet knocked himself out with the double rotation moonsault, but Femi took advantage of that one and then sent him just as sky high for the fall from grace. And now Darula will be taking on Swerve Strickland in the second matchup in the GPW quarterfinals of the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, our left side of the screen has already been filled, and it's just I told you it was going to fill up fast, ladies and gentlemen. And make sure you're watching these matchups too. I mean, you know, not to brag about anything, but also, ladies and gentlemen, we have GPWCs coming up very soon, live from Japan. That will be going live on June 10th, ladies and gentlemen. And Dragon Lee, he will be putting his GPW ENT Championship on the line in an open challenge to kick off our show live in Tokyo. And back to ringside, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on with match number 5 in the quarterfinals of the Breakout Tournament, the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament, whatever you want to call it for simplicity's sake. Kyle Fletcher, the Proto-Star, he is going to be taking on one man who has requested that he gets a man that needs some readjusting, and especially somebody like Kyle Fletcher, who has taken such a dastardly turned on his tag team partners. I mean, once he turned on his tag team partners, not even months later, one of his tag partners was the world champion. So now, Shawn Spears, he's going to have to give a little bit of adjusting to Kyle Fletcher here tonight, as Shawn Spears immediately trying to take over the matchup here, but Kyle Fletcher going to take the arm. He's going to try to wear down Shawn Spears, so to speak. The chairman knows how to maneuver in the ring, but he also knows how to destroy your neck. That's why he's got the C4 maneuver. Oh, wait a minute now. Kyle Fletcher maneuvers over him, and look at this now. Oh, a poison rana, dropping him right on the top of his head. And look at this now, Fletcher hooking the leg. No! Kyle Fletcher thought he had this matchup put away here. What a super kick. Kyle Fletcher now. Oh no, he's got him right up. Shawn Spears is planting him with a huge suplex. Shawn Spears gonna be continuing on with the 10 count punches in the corner. Fletcher gonna push him off. But wait a minute now, Fletcher rolls him. Super kick, good Lord, right to the face. And wait a minute now, trying to look for a half and half suplex. Shawn Spears now plants him with the DDT, beautifully delivered. Shawn Spears might be looking for the C4, looking to end this one early. But Kyle Fletcher, look at this now. He's gonna take him around. Oh man, what a slam. Black hole slam from, Kyle Fletcher, no, kick out at 2. Matchup continues on. Face buster from Kyle Fletcher. And trying to go for the drop kick. Shawn Spears moves out of the way and gives him a super kick to the gut. Now wait a minute. Just some disrespect from Shawn Spears shown here tonight. Big super kick. And wait a minute now. Leaves him out to dry on the top rope. Kyle Fletcher now. Michinoku driver slaying him down. Yeah, slamming him down. That's what I was trying to say. Kyle Fletcher now has Shawn Spears up. Brain buster! And he just floats over into the pinfall. And he could have the matchup won here. No. Shawn Spears. And you got to think too, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special bracket for the winner here tonight. If they win this matchup, oh my God, what a cutter from the springboard. Wait a minute, maybe looking for the Grimstone on the outside, but wait a minute now. Shawn Spears on the floor. C4! Look at this now, back into the ring. After some time, Shawn Spears hooks the leg. Fletcher, he had enough time to recover. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the winner here tonight is going to get a guaranteed Internet Championship match on the second night. Like Masha Slamovich putting the GPW Internet Championship on the line throughout the tournament. Masha Slamovich has got to be thinking there's got to be another way. There's got to be an opportunity at stake for me. I mean, if Masha is able to survive the tournament with the Internet Championship, what does that mean? But look at this now. Shawn Spears pulling Kyle Fletcher down. He locks in the sharpshooter, and he's got it cinched in tight on the legs of the Protostar. But Kyle Fletcher pushing Shawn Spears down. The chairman could be in a whole heap of trouble. Fletcher just sweeping the legs out from under him. And now Kyle Fletcher going to go to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Fletcher, wait a minute now, off of the springboard, whoa, trying to go for a reverse crossbody. Shawn Spears catches him, another C4, but this time he secures it in the ring and gets the pinfall. Shawn Spears picking up the win, catching Kyle Fletcher midair, slams him down for the C4, and the chairman is moving on in the GPW Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. I was about to call it the Psych Out Tournament. Actually, that would have been a good opportunity. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the matchups continue on. And a big part of this next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is Masha Slamovich taking on Carlito. GPW Internet Championship is on the line. And you guys will be able to choose the matchup. And, well, I mean, I was actually surprised by this one. You guys chose a tables match for this matchup here tonight. So you will be getting Slamovich versus Carlito. Tables matchup for the Internet Championship up next. Oh, what the hell is... Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. That's Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel of the Rascals and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley of the Motor City Machine Guns. And they're fighting in the parking lot. I mean, this is not the parking lot brawl that we were talking about. That's supposed to be between Joe Hendry and Bronson Breed later tonight. But it looks like the Rascals and the Motor City Machine Guns have a little bit of beef to squander out here. Oh my God, what a maneuver from Chris Sabin. Oh, wait a minute, who the hell? Wait, that's the Women's World Champion, Kairi Sane, going after Alex Shelley, taking out one of the machine guns. Oh, well, Chris Sabin, he's challenging Kairi Sane to a fight. And right now, Kairi Sane is whooping Sabin's ass. Kairi Sane slapping Sabin down. And wait a minute now, Kairi Sane's crossbody out of the potted plants. And Kairi Sane just cinches it in with the boot stomp, cementing him in the dirt beneath her wrestling shoes. What the fuck? Wait a minute, that's Cora Jade. Cora Jade, what the hell is she doing? No, wait a minute. Oh, Jade DDT on Kairi Sane, and Cora Jade just planting her down. And I don't know what the hell Cora Jade is walking to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whatever that was, it seems like Cora Jade is looking to be invited into All Ego LLC, but we are going to be moving on into the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament as we have been the entire night. As you can see, making his way down to the ring, Carlito, and he has a championship opportunity against the first ever woman to hold the GPW Internet Championship, Masha Slamovich. Masha Slamovich recovering after the win at the Queen of GPW tournament back in December, cashed in her championship shot on Ricochet at GPW Pressure during turning the matchup into a three-way dance with Michin, and Masha Slamovich will walk out with the GPW Internet Championship. Masha has put the title on the line throughout this entire tournament, and is Masha Slamovich going to be able to walk out as another tournament winner and still GPW Internet Champion? Oh, Masha Slamovich immediately right to the face with the enziguri to Carlito. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tables match, as I mentioned before, all the chaos that ensued as Masha Slamovich, immediately trying to go after the table. Masha Slamovich just slamming Carlito into the barricade. Carlito sending Masha down and drops her with the elbow into the stairs. Masha Slamovich goes. But yeah, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, before everything went on, wait a minute, Carlito, he has He has his signature weapon. Oh, just slapping Masha across the face. Oh, disrespectful. Carlito never showing any respect to any of his opponents. Carlito spitting the apple in the face of Masha, sets up the table, and now Masha could have Carlito in a bad way here. Oh, burning hammer sent him on the other side. Could have potentially put him through the table, but whoa, Masha goes flying over the top. And now Carlito, all he's got to do is put her through that table, and he walks out as the GPW Internet Champion, but no, Carlito goes crashing down to the mat. Down to the floor rather. Masha Slamovich, she's gonna go to the floor as well, set the table out on the outside. Masha Slamovich going after Carlito, taking him down. Masha Slamovich now pulling out another table. It's almost like she can't get rid of any table. She wants to make sure that she has a table at every disposal. But now look at this, Masha, was looking to put Carlito through it. Gives her the elbow on the inside of the ring. Carlito now landing her up on the top and dropping her with the neck breaker. Oh no, Carlito was perhaps looking to put her through the table. Masha counters, and look at this now, the air raid crash, dropping Carlito right on his neck. No pinfalls, no submissions, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is put your opponent through a table. Oh, big knee to the face. Carlito follows up with a lariat. Now Carlito, look at this, taking Masha Slamovich on a little bit of a run here. Big right hand from Masha, turns him inside out with the lariat. And now Carlito, he has that table. There is a table, set up on the outside. Masha was in prime position to be put down, but she gives Carlito a crossbody and a snowplow. But look at this now, Masha Slamovich taking Carlito to the apron. Oh my God, no, pile driver, he missed! They missed! Masha Slamovich missed the table and just freaking pile drove Carlito onto his neck to the floor. I thought that was the end of the matchup there, but look at this now. They're just throwing haymakers at each other. The matchup continues on. Good Lord. I'm surprised Carlito can even stand. Masha Slamovich now on the top of the announce table, having to pull out an impromptu backup plan. Masha Slamovich has retained the GPW Internet Championship and will be moving on in the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. Good Lord. Hey, somebody's got to check on Carlito. Carlito, he took one hell of a fall. Good thing he was able to get up. We got to get him checked out by our doctors backstage. Congratulations to Masha Slamovich. She has retained the GPW Internet Championship. On night 2, we will be seeing Shawn Spears and Masha Slamovich go one-on-one for the GPW Internet Championship in the quarterfinals. We will also see Darby Allin take on Fatu. Swerve Strickland also going to be taking on Femi. We have one last slot for our quarterfinal matchups to fill out. And Andrade makes his way down to the ring as he looks to be the man who fills out slot number 7. And Andrade, what a tumultuous career he's had in GPW so far. I mean, returning at opening night. Javon Evans, the young OG. Javon Evans has been absolutely breaking out this year. GPW has been having Javon Evans on such a great back and forth schedule, putting on back and forth bangers. And Javon Evans and Andrade, this is going to be one of them. One of these men is going to walk out as the victor. One of these men are going to go to night 2. Both these men competing in different Gold Rush trial matchups. Javon Evans, he was able to get to the finals of the Gold Rush. Andrade not able to secure after the qualifiers, but Andrade, look at this big right hand. And look at this, trying to take full control of Javon Evans in the early going, trying to roll him up for a schoolboy, using the power, drops him down for a big power bomb. Andrade now hooking the leg, no, not even a count of 2. Matchup continues on, and the young OG continuing to fire away on El Idolo. Big DDT drops down Andrade. And look at this now, is Javon Evans going to go back and forth with Andrade on this one. Wait a minute, now Andrade clearing him with a big clothesline, and now Andrade is going to give him some shots. This is going to teach you, this is going to show you a little bit of how the pros do it. And look at this now, Javon Evans, big right hands, firing away. And look at this now, oh my God, what an elbow. Javon Evans now off of the springboard, frog splash, beautifully delivered hooks the leg. Andrade pushing Javon Evans off of him. Matchup continues on. Javon Evans getting his super kick caught. Andrade gonna pull him in. Big German suplex sends him away. And Andrade taking no prisoners, dropping them down with the sit-out powerbomb. Javon Evans continues on, but he gets planted with a Sycho. Javon Evans now getting the elbow up. Now Javon out of the corner. Wait a minute. Whoa, look at this. Kips up. Big drop kick, beautifully delivered. Now Andrade looking to take control. Fireman's carry. Oh my God, what a maneuver there. Javon Evans, blue thunderbomb to follow. Good Lord, they're catching me out of breath here. And Andrade catching him off guard with the baseball slide into the super kick. Javon Evans now firing away with, oh no, catching Andrade's legs. And Javon Evans, frog splash, no. Nobody home, he goes ribs first, and that kitchen sink delivered. Oh my God, what a slap from El Idolo. Andrade now, whoa, Javon Evans off of the ropes, trying to go for that enziguri, and he just eats a back elbow. Good freaking Lord. Nailed him on the side of the head, and a moonsault from Andrade. Andrade hooking the leg. Javon Evans could be done here. No, Javon gets the shoulders up. Javon Evans fighting back. Javon not letting anyone go here. Big right hand. Javon Evans now slapping Andrade right in the face. Look at this now. Off the top rope. Hurricane Rana. And off the middle rope. Trying to go for the frog splash. Andrade now pulls him in. Neck breaker. And Javon Evans off of the ropes with a cutter. Beautifully delivered. And look at this now. Javon Evans off the top with the frog splash. Javon Evans rolling into the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Andrade kicks out. Matchup continues. Andrade trying to take full advantage as Andrade goes off of the top with the Spanish fly. Andrade now pulling Javon Evans in. Poison Rana. Good Lord. He's ready to put it away with La Sombra. But Javon Evans counters, and he pulls him in. Blue Thunderbomb again. But now, Javon gets caught in the ropes. And look at this now. Oh, signature Andrade. Dropping him. Andrade and Javon Evans. These guys are not allowing me to catch my breath. Is there going to be another Spanish fly in this matchup? Javon Evans just pushing him off the top. And the OG cutter out of the corner. And Andrade gets hit with the Javon splash. I don't know what to call that move. Comment down below as Javon Evans gets the win. What a matchup from Andrade. And Javon Evans, El Idolo, and the young OG put each other to the absolute limit. And Javon Evans getting slot number 7 in the Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament. There is one last matchup before we get to our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And Javon Evans securing another spot in the quarterfinals. We are just minutes away from finding out who will Penta be facing in the wild card. I have not even been told who is backstage. I have a list of names to look at, so it could really be anybody. But Penta has taken up the challenge, and he has also submitted his Gold Rush Championship matchup, as he will be taking on Ricky Saints for the GPW No Boundaries Championship on GPWC's live from Japan on June 10th, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tune in for that. That will be a huge matchup in the making, and we already saw both these men. Well, Ricky Saints competed. We're about to see Penta right now. Make sure you tune into that. But right now, Penta makes his way down to the ring, and Penta is more than welcome to fight. I mean, Penta has more than proven that he is championship worthy. I mean, he won the Gold Rush. I mean, how else can you say that he has, earned the chance in the Breakout tournament as well? I mean, it's never stopped anybody before. I mean, Ricky Saints and Jacob Fatu, both still champions, were in this tournament. But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, look who it is. It's Rusev. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen Rusev in years. I mean, when was the last time he wasn't Miro? 2018? I mean, Rusev making his appearance on GPW, and he has been chosen as the wild card. I completely got distracted by what I was saying, but as you can see, Rusev makes his way down into the ring, and they're already taking each other back and forth as Rusev and Penta they've already shared a ring together at certain points in AEW. I mean, but this is a new kind of killer. This is Rusev. I mean, hopefully Rusev is, ready and charged to fight here in GPW, because Penta is one hell of a challenge that you want to face against. And look at this now, Penta maneuvers out of the way of the senton, and Rusev dropping the headbutt. But look at this now, Penta kicking him right in the gut. And big drop kick directly to the face. Rusev pops him up. Big knee to the gut. Just hammers him down. But now Rusev gonna give him an upside down frown. That's a certain type of body slam. I don't know why it's called that. Big chop to the chest of Rusev, sends him to the floor. And look at this now, Penta lining up Rusev on the outside. Penta gonna take flight. Yes, he does. And Rusev gets taken out on the outside, but he dodges the crossbody in the middle of the ring. Rusev, big gut wrench suplex, goes right into the pinfall. Penta could be in trouble here. No, Penta getting the shoulders up. Definitely a clash of styles here as Rusev and Penta continue to hammer away on each other. Out of the corner, Penta with the tornado DDT sends him down. But wait a minute now, out of the fireman's carry, Penta, he looks to recover and hits Rusev with the destroyer. Beautifully delivered. But wait a minute now, whoa! Penta tried to go for the pinfall. Rusev pulled him in, and he might have the win here. No! Penta gets the kick out. Matchup continues. And look at this now, Rusev sizing Penta up. No! Penta gives him a chop. But wait a minute now, Rusev stopping him in his tracks, lays him out with the STO. And look at this now, a clothesline, another clothesline. Penta ducking it. And look at this now. Clears out Penta. But wait a minute now, Rusev lifting him up. What does he have in mind? Black hole slam. Beautifully delivered. Rusev now hooking the leg. No! Penta gets the kick out. Matchup continues on. Penta, he's locked up in the corner. No! Penta with the boot directly to the face. And look at this now, Penta out of the corner. Big shoulder tackle. And now Penta continues on with the assault here, taking advantage of Rusev with the sling blade. And wait a minute now, Penta may be looking for a pile driver of sorts. Rusev with the back body drop sends him over. Machka kick right to the face. What the hell is this? Face first goes Penta. And look at this, right into the accolade. What a beautiful transition. And Rusev just locking in the accolade on Penta. And Penta has to tap out. And Rusev is not letting go. Penta continues the tap. Eventually, Rusev finally letting go. And Rusev continues in the GPW Sycho Sid Memorial Tournament and has delivered Penta a huge loss here tonight. Oh my God, that was amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, here it is. These are your matchups for night 2, as Darby Allin will be taking on Jacob Fatu, the GPW National Champion, as we will be seeing Swerve Strickland take on Femi, as Shawn Spears takes on Masha Slamovich for her GPW Internet Championship, and Javon Evans takes on Rusev. But ladies and gentlemen, your big matchups for GPW Breakout Night 2. After GPW going down, CM Punk was able to defeat Swerve Strickland, and Will Ospreay, the GPW World Champion, has stepped up to the plate, and it is now signed, sealed, and delivered. Will Ospreay takes on CM Punk for the GPW Championship on Night 2. But also, ladies and gentlemen, if you look to tune in the GPWCs, you will also be seeing a huge GPW National Championship, a #1 contenders battle royal to determine the person who will be taking on Jacob Fatu for the GPW National Championship on the next episode of C's following this one. But also, this matchup was originally decided to be a GPW Tag Team Championship match between the Rascals and All Ego, but we will also now be seeing a winner-take-all match as the Rascals and the GPW Women's World Champion Kairi Sane team up in a 6-person tag team match against Ethan Page, Tyler Breeze, and Cora Jade of All Ego LLC for the GPW World Tag Team and Women's Championships. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening, the inspirational one, Joe Hendry. I would say makes his way down to the ring, but he's somewhere, as Bronson Reed takes him down in the parking lot, starting right now. And there he is, Bronson Reed, looking for Joe Hendry in the parking lot. He's really trying to figure out where he is. I mean, the matchup only begins when one man says he gives up or the referee is in sight, but I don't see no referee. And Bronson Reed already, he might have, well, hold on, Bronson might have heard something. Oh, there he is! I don't know where the music's coming from, but Joe Hendry, he's going right after Bronson Reed in the parking lot. They're going to be throwing bows all night. I mean, there's no ring around, ladies and gentlemen, but right now, Bronson Reed and Joe Hendry fighting towards that ambulance. I guess the matchup is starting as Joe Hendry and, what the hell, Bronson Reed opening the ambulance doors. I don't know what the hell he has in mind here, but Bronson Reed, look at this now. Joe Hendry and Bronson Reed going to go back and forth as Bronson Reed gets sent into the ambulance. Bronson stopping Joe Hendry from shutting the doors. And wait a minute now, he is equipped with a pylon. Good Lord, that pylon sent him to the moon. Oh, Joe Hendry going crashing into that garage door. Oh, and again. Bronson Reed showing no respect here for his former tag team partner. Joe Hendry getting the jump on him. This matchup is already starting to get wild. Joe Hendry picks up a table and just tosses it at Big Bronson. And look at this now, Joe Hendry, oh God, trying to fire away with the Singapore cane on the back and the knees of Bronson Reed. Bronson trying to get away. Joe Hendry trying to go for the Hendry knee. But wait a minute now, Bronson, sends him into the wall. And then, oh man, I don't know where the hell they are now, but Bronson Reed has a trash can. Oh my God. Dropping him onto the plastic trash can. Oh my God. Power bomb onto the concrete. Joe Hendry now getting sent into the wall, rolls out of the way. Well, wait a minute now. What the hell, Joe? Oh my God. Bronson just broke the fucking window. Big cutter from Joe Hendry. Who the hell is making pinfalls out here? 1, 2. Okay, he kicked out. I don't know who's making the pinfall out here. I guess, are they hearing me? Okay, they're hearing me over a loudspeaker, I guess, but Bronson Reed and Joe Hendry, I have to make my own pinfalls. This is horseshit. Anyway, Bronson Reed, big power bomb into the plant. I don't know what the hell these two have in mind, fighting up into our beautiful lilies up there, but now Joe Hendry, trying to take a shot at Bronson Reed. And wait a minute now, what is this? Oh no, Joe Hendry. Oh no, them plants just got flattened. And now Joe Hendry, look at this, firing away on Bronson Reed into the plants. Oh, the blood going off. Wait a minute now. Bronson Reed! Big boot off of the plants. Joe Hendry goes crashing down. And wait a minute now. Bronson is slamming his head against the car. And wait a minute now. What is he doing now? No. Oh my God. Just slamming the trunk on Hendry's head. Whoa, Hendry counters and sends him shoulder first. Joe Hendry trying to counter. And he's trying to fight back. I mean, this is not a typical environment that you want to be in. He just took a belly-to-belly on pure asphalt. Good Lord. And look at this now. Bronson Reed taking Joe Hendry. Good Lord. Neck breaker into the car. And the deadly driver. 1, 2, 3. No. I didn't say 3 all the way, I guess. I don't know why they're making me do my own pinfall. I'm the guy who runs this goddamn show. I don't know why I have to make my own pinfalls for this matchup as Bronson Reed, he's continuing to... Bronson Reed saying, is this who you believe in? Joe Hendry and Bronson Reed absolutely bloodied up and battered. Joe Hendry now, oh my God. Joe Hendry and climbing up to that construction platform that... I forgot what it's called, the wooden truss, as he hits the Hendry knee on Bronson Reed. And look at this now, they are firing away. Wait a minute, oh my God, that is a pane of glass. Oh my God, no. Joe Hendry, looking for the standing ovation, was looking to throw Bronson Reed off of the platform. And Bronson just chopping Hendry down. Oh my God, no. Bronson, I can see the look in his eyes as he lifts Joe Hendry into the air. No, he's gonna put an end to all of the believers. Wait a minute, Joe Hendry fighting back. Bronson Reed, he thought about it for too long. Joe Hendry now sending Bronson Reed. Oh Holy shit! Bronson went through the glass, off the wooden truss, through the chairs. Joe Hendry survives. And Bronson is still getting up. Oh! Discus lariat from Joe Hendry. And wait a minute now, what is Hendry doing? Just pulling Bronson Reed up to his feet. And oh, Joe Hendry slamming him into the thing of, onto the stoop of the ambulance. And Bronson Reed getting super kicked. Joe Hendry, what is he thinking? Joe Hendry, he's shutting the damn doors. Joe Hendry is shutting the doors. Bronson Reed is locked inside. I don't know where he's going, but Joe Hendry, what the, wait a minute. Wait. No fucking way. Are you serious? No, come on. Joe Hendry is not. I'm getting word that Joe Hendry is literally driving the friggin' ambulance down to the ring right now. Joe Hendry is driving the ambulance down to the ring at this current moment. Joe Hendry stopping the ambulance at the edge of the ring, and he has taken this to the ring. I mean, they're supposed to be in the parking lot for this, but Bronson Reed coming out of the ambulance, these two are still fighting. Joe Hendry sending Bronson Reed away. And can we get a referee now? Because now I don't have to do the pinfalls. We're inside the arena. But that ambulance is going to get driven away somewhat. Bronson Reed, with the big senton. Bronson Reed trying to take out Joe Hendry for good. He's got the table. Bronson Reed is looking to put an end to Joe Hendry, finally looking to put an end to this saga between the two former tag team champions and the two former friends. Joe Hendry, he gets up off the table, and Bronson Reed goes crashing through it. Bronson off the top went crashing through. Joe Hendry grabbing Bronson by the throat, and the standing ovation. Joe Hendry hooking the leg. Count the 3, ref. Say his name, and he fucking does it. Joe Hendry has won the matchup. He has survived the parking lot brawl. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for night 1. We'll see you on night 2 on the 17th.